Super. Welcome back, everyone. This is Robert at Custodian File. Today is 3/10/25. All right, let's open up with this video right here. Did you just see that zigzag that down there? This is Dax San Diego. Thank you very much. Recording airliner. Hold your phone sideways. Don't zoom in too much. Right there, you're going to record the small, fast UAPs, fast movers, aka dragons. I thought they were dragonflies 7 years ago. There's the interpolation. Interpolation is a copy and paste of each frame. A little time consuming, but in the long run, it's worth it. You see how capable these guys, they are flying. These are non-ballistics. This is a non-ballistic video, as in not flying in a straight line. Very interesting. Professional aviators are really fascinated by these types of videos. Air Force was very amazed. That's all they wanted to look at when I was speaking with them. They wanted to see all the non-ballistic videos. Anyone could do this. They're all over the world. For some reason, Marina Del Rey is just infested, and we don't have a clue. And the government has easily spent $100 million trying to figure out what that clue is, and we don't have a clue. FYI, about 54 million on research vessels, and then the other like 46 million on sorties, bringing helicopters in. There's been a lot of helicopters, a lot in 7 years. And I have all that on video. If you're a new viewer, I'd be happy to share all those videos. Just ask. custodianfile@gmail. If you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I know if you're a new viewer, this is overwhelming. So these are not birds or bugs. These are small, fast UAPs, roughly 10-inch diameter in flight. Basically, the Corona energy silhouette is about 10 inches. They trigger the X and K band spectrum. They leave an audio click on your video. They can fly behind aircraft like helicopters. And if they fly behind a metal pole, you can see the ghost silhouette of their image. It's due because of the gamma rays from the high radiation or the high voltage that they're operating on. And a few other characteristics. So feel free to ask questions. I'll share all the videos. Let's go forward. Okay, every once in a while I like to throw out new theories or new phenomenon, and in the back of my head, as a pharmacist, I've been thinking of, and I'm sure millions, hundreds of millions of scientists have been thinking of this. What is the aging process? What causes the body to grow old? And, you hear different theories, telomeres, where are we getting our energy from? Oh, you get your energy from mitochondria, ATP, oxygen. Those are all fine and dandy, but, sometimes I like to think outside the box. So what I did was, meditated, and I just had this thought is, what if our bodies were designed to be cold fusion reactors? Then in theory, we're giving off radioactive particles, and those radioactive particles might be harmful to our DNA. So I asked AI, I said, hey, just as a long shot, does the body give off radioactive particles? And AI goes, yeah, potassium-40, as a matter of fact. So I reached out to really one of the smartest physicians that I know of in the United States, and he was very baffled that I even thought of it. And so he's seriously looking at it himself, just putting it out there. I'm not way out on a limb, but just thought I'd share that with you. Because, just like everyone else, why does the body get old? What's going on here? And, I don't know if I buy this, the DNA is getting shorter and shorter. The telomeres are getting shorter. We're making less ATP, and the mitochondria are slowing down. I'm looking for other answers. It's that same curiosity as how I figured out these dragons. So I just thought I'd throw that out there in case there are any microbiologists watching. Okay, let's go to the next video. Super. Look at this. You see how fast that was? This is Adele in Texas. Thank you very much. Blue Angels. Maybe I showed this. I don't remember, but very simple concept. Hold your phone sideways. Don't zoom in too much. You'll zoom out the dragon. Oh yeah, we did show that because this is the one that was inside the light box. That's right. But you know what? It's a good one because you can see the image right there, the white image. So it's clearly inside. That gamma rays are still penetrating, obviously, easily. And it's being picked up by the IR spectrum on the camera. And yeah, So these are ghost images. That's pretty, and it is slightly, when it 1 inch, when it leaves the box to the left, it is in front of the pole. It's super hard to see, but it is in front of the pole and it's a black dot. Just good video, really excellent video. It really brings it home because obviously, why would that object be white when it should be dark or black to begin with? Because it's inside, logically, it's inside the box giving off radiation, gamma rays. It's being picked up, just like a hospital x-ray. That's how hospital x-rays work. Okay, super, let's go to the next. Real quick, just want to put that out there. As you know, we're now in the electricity age. So we got flying cars coming, and we have flying airplanes. Basically, the concept is that with the lithium batteries, they're so light that they carry enough energy to pull their own weight and then some. So it's coming around. We're going to be seeing it soon, which brings us back to these dragons. If they're 1,000, 2,000 years ahead of us, we really got to sit down and talk to them and figure out how they're doing using their electricity, and try to extract 1% of their technology. But want to just keep you updated. This is what's happening quickly. Let's go to the next. Okay, super. So maybe you saw the Backyard Professor with Major George Filer, the United States Air Force, retired. The professor and myself, we interviewed him. He's in Florida. So this is an interview he did 5 years ago. So if you want to hear more from the Major, check this out. He was younger then, so his voice is louder. We are going to interview him some more. We're going to get better audio. He's just in Florida. He doesn't have a Zoom computer with him, so we're trying to make the best of it. But there'll be more better audio interviews coming soon. And you should check it out. He's one of a kind. Yesterday he was telling us about an alien they shot in 1978 on the runway in New Jersey, Fort Dix, I believe, during the night. It was a big commotion. And the only reason he's telling the story is because he showed up at the base and he was already retired and they couldn't touch him. So he was able to put it out there. Amazing, small world. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, real quick, I just want to put this out there. I was watching a new channel. Maybe some of you know about this, Captain Steve. And he was talking about all this activity, the crashes and what's going on at the Reagan Airport. And so evidently they're still having incursions in the air, and now the pilots are being hyper vigilant. And they're like, there's these objects right in front of us, and the control tower is saying we don't see it, but the airliners are saying it's on our radar, it's coming straight at us. So, they're they're doing their best to keep this dragon stuff top secret. But as you know, if you've been watching, dragons are tagging our airliners. We've got hundreds, if not thousands, of those videos. And now it's being reported. So there's the IP, the timeline. Now you know how to read between the sentence. Check it out. These dragons they're becoming more and more noticeable. It's just a matter of time. They're just going to have to say, basically, they're just going to have to say these things are flying, and they don't appear. The good news is they don't appear to be a problem. So have a good trip. We'll talk to you later. All right, let's go to the next video. Okay, we're going to close on this interpolation here. This is from Dax San Diego. Thank you so much. Hitting it out of the park. Look, talking about airliners. This is all you do. Record airliners, helicopters, landscape. Don't zoom in too much. You'll zoom out the dragon. Record and record. Look for a dot or a bullet. That would be the UAP. This is one of the exceptional, just super exceptional. I got this a couple days ago. I had it interpolated immediately. Look at this. And Kay, if you're a new viewer, you're going, these are bugs. So this is recorded at 4K, 60 frames, super fast. You don't see them in real time. Human vision operates around 24 frames. There's no reason for the human eye, human network, to operate at 60 or 120 frames. It serves no purpose. Our brain wouldn't be big enough. It's already 50% of our brain is used for vision. It's massive to process images and interpret and figure out what we're looking at. It's massive. So if we were shooting at, again, 60 or 120 frames, our brains would just be enormous. And it serves no purpose in biology. Maybe a couple thousand years from now, but really we got digital cameras that do this for us. So if you're new, you're going, no, I see those wings there. What are those? So there's a couple things going on. These are plasma jets. They're running on extreme high voltage, and it's very likely we're looking at a barbell format, a dumbbell, a barbell. So if we could zoom in close enough, and just keep that in mind in the future. You zoom in. I think we're looking at two barbells. I think the center of it is where the space-time continuum will collapse, and the flash itself could be the collapse of the space-time, or again, plasma jets. So there's a lot of energy going on essentially in the middle of these UAP dragons. A lot of energy, and none of us can pretend to understand it, but we've got a chance. We know they're there, and we can ask intelligent questions and get better camera and better radar, sonar, LiDAR, and we're going to figure it out. So it's no longer absolutely impossible. We don't have a chance. Every day is going by, every year going by, we're getting more and more clues. Yeah, and I'm sure the NASA and the universities are using our videos to study this. It'd be nice if they were to say, hey, thanks for the video. We couldn't have done this research without your help. But don't hold your breath, because they're not going to offer that. There you go. If you have any questions, I do want to hear from you. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'm trying to get to that 12,000 mark. You know, we got these, unfortunately, we have these shadow locks going on, and it's just not me, but there are other channels that are wondering why their subscription and their views are going down. Please hit subscribe and hit all. You want to be notified with everything. So when I do a podcast somewhere, it will pop up. You want to hear all shows that are being posted. Again, this is one of the better interpolations. A copy and paste of each frame takes a lot of years. My photographer's been doing this for 10 years, so he kind of makes it look easy. It's not easy, but look at that. 60 frames, so count. 1, 2, 3, how many are there roughly? 40. Look how fast that thing traveled in the blink of an eye. So there's maybe not even 60 frames. That's under 1 second. That's why we don't see these things. They could literally be in front of us, and I hope they don't get too close, because I'm really concerned about radiation issues. There's really no such thing as a safe dose of radiation, only an acceptable dose. Big difference between the two. Okay, I think that will do it for this custodian file. If you have any questions, reach out. I appreciate you watching. Take care. Bye-bye.